there, my lovelies, this is Jana here. Welcome to my kitchen. So I have a very nice surprise for you guys. I mean, really. I have this. Look at that. This is a brown cheese. This is a brown cheese from Norway. It is out of this world. So good. So there's a lot to say about it and how it's made and how are we going to make rather. And so stay until the end of the video because as the video progresses, I will share with you more and more tips, okay? It's not difficult, don't worry. It's just different from everything we have done so far in terms of cheese. You're going to be surprised, I promised. So we're going to start by using oat milk. Now try to get your hands on the best oat milk you can find. We need the wholesomeness of the whole oat milk. So if you have a homemade one, better. And if you're going to buy it, prefer to buy the Oatly. I'm not sponsored, but I have tested many others. And that's one that worked better and homemade. And just stay away from soy milk. Just no, okay? It was unbearable. It was really bad. So we add that to the pot, the oat milk to the pot, 2 liters, along with butter. We turn on the heat, allow it to boil. Once it boils, we lower to a simmer and start stirring. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. If you want your Brunost brown cheese to become firm, you're going to be stirring for a long time. I'm not gonna lie to you again because I'm not here for that. I'm here to be honest and bring you the accurate information. So it's going to be from 45 to 1 hour, but if you don't want to stir for that long, you can have the Brunost in the shape of a paste, which is, I'm not gonna say it's better because it's different. I mean, the taste is amazing, it's just the same, but it's creamy. So that's up to you. I'm already jumping the horses here because this information was supposed to be towards the end, but my brain works faster than, you know, so it is what it is. The perks of having ADHD, right? If you have it, you know what I mean. But now back to what I was saying before. It's going to start changing the color to a little bit deep beige to a light brown, and that's exactly what we want. We don't want it to stick to the bottom of the pan. If you see that this is happening, you lower the heat a little bit, okay? So the ingredients are very few. So it's not, like I said, it's not a difficult recipe. It's a laborious one, it's lengthy, but it's so worth it. It's so worth it. I promised myself that I was not gonna be too much for this video, but I can't because this is too much. This is something I've been loving. Right, so now once it starts to, how can I say, display, you see that the paste is lifting from the pan once you stir it. Now it's the time to add the cream. We're going to add the vegan cream, of course. And I also added Oatly, okay? Because I said, as I said at the beginning, I tried many other brands and this is the best. Or a homemade oat cream, right? The thicker the better, just so you know. A pinch of salt. And at this point is the time where you're going to decide if you want the paste or if you want the hard cheese. I could have easily stopped here and present to you guys the paste because it was going to be easier and guarantee that it was going to hold its shape because it's a paste. But I wanted to be a little bit of a show off. And I put it in my head that I wanted the cheese, the square one, and that's what I went for. The taste of this cheese, which is not a cheese, it's a milk byproduct because it's not fermented, as you can see. It's something similar to dulce de leche. Now, if you're familiar with the dulce de leche, if you're from South America, Latin America, or Spain, or if you happen to be worldly and know what I'm talking about, it smells just like it. But then you go for it, and it's not that sweet. Rather, it's savory. But then there's this sweetness on the background, and this nuttiness, and this smoothness. And that thing, that je ne sais quoi that makes you wanna rub it all over your body, you know? It's so good, oh my god. This is so good. I know, I am being too much, but I can't because it's my favorite thing from the whole recipes that I made this year. This is my favorite. Once it arrived at this point, we're going to pour into a oiled container. Try to do it slowly so it doesn't create pockets of air. And if it does, just remove it with a fork or a knife. Cover and put it in the fridge for at least 3 to 4 hours because we want it to cool down, and also we want it to firm up, okay, so you can slice it. And then what we're going to do is we are going to, after this 3 or 4 hour period, we're going to remove it from this container that you added and put it on a plate and uncover. You're going to put it in the fridge for about 24 hours. Don't worry, the cheese is not going to dry out because it already has a considerable amount of fat because of the oil that we added to the container. So it's going to act as a film around the cheese so it doesn't dry. And we want that because we need a very cold environment uncovered so it firms up and creates more body, okay? Also, the flavors are going to be communicating and it's going to be even better. So 24 hours in the fridge. If you can hold this long, 12 hours is okay. Okay, 12 hours is okay. Way you can have that is by using a Norwegian cheese slicer. That's the only way. If you don't have one, you can't have it. I'm joking. But they're very proud of this, you know. You have this for sale all over Norway, and I quite like it. So the right way of having it is with any sort of berry jam, because a berry jam, they have these bitterness and the sourness to it, which goes perfectly well with the milkiness and creaminess from the cheese and caramel, like dulce de leche like taste to it. Speaking of dulce de leche, you can add a few drops of dulce de leche essence if you have it at home. If you don't, no, I'm talking to yes. Oh, okay, I have so many essences. I happen to have dulce de leche, I know, but if you can get your hands on it, you can buy online. Usually it's vegan. You can add a few drops at the end after you cook, okay? Don't cook that, you're gonna kill it. It makes a world of difference, trust me. I was gonna say, and then I interrupted myself because I'm very good at that. You have that with a toasted bread, preferably a brown bread, with a thin layer of vegan butter, which I have a recipe over here if you want to know how you make it. I have actually two. And a thin layer of the berries jam, and then a thin slice or 2 or 3 of the cheese on top. It's really hot here. There are many dishes you can use this for. For example, it's simple, but I guarantee you're going to love it. Try to shred it very thinly. Use a microplane on top of your coffee, your Americano or your cappuccino. It's surprising to me. Sweet cheese, I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be bad. But once I tried it, for the sake of research, I was like, my fellow vegans, they have to know about it. And there's nothing for sale vegan-wise about that I have seen. So here it is for you. You can add it to your scalloped potatoes, a thin layer on top. Then you're gonna, that Chef Jana, that girl that talks and talks and talks and talks, I do. She was right. because I was right. I am right. You're gonna love it, okay? So this is it for today. Don't forget to like this video. Give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to let me know in the comments below. How would you use this with, for, on, in, okay? Behave. And share this video. Subscribe to my channel. The recipe is going to be in the description video of the video and on my channel, the full description, the amounts and everything, okay? And I hope you have a wonderful week. Take care of each other. Bye-bye. I'm gonna eat this whole thing here. Can you please take it away from me?